Few sounds are as recognizable as the telltale sound of a dripping faucet. And as bothersome as that drippy faucet can be, it provides us actually with some useful information. It tells us it's time for an adjustment. We may need to call a plumber, we may need to call a repairman. But one thing is certain: left alone, it will only get worse. It needs our attention. And in our Christian walk, we can have drippy faucet experiences as well. Every now and then, if we're not paying attention, we may notice that something is not quite right. Well, hello, once again, to another Heart to Heart Talk with me. I'm John Kuert, the pastor at Alpha Assembly in Clarion, Pennsylvania. Thanks for joining me once again, and I hope today's talk will be a blessing to you. For sure, it comes from my heart to your heart, and I hope it touches you. And I hope that each and every one of these that you listen to are a blessing in your Christian walk. So sometimes we can have drippy faucet experiences. Every now and then, if we're not paying attention, we may notice that something isn't quite right. Perhaps we're being less than loving toward others. Maybe we notice a particular tone in our voice when speaking to a loved one. Perhaps we're being impatient or unkind or boastful. Or maybe we realize when we least expect it that we are keeping a little mental scorecard of the ways that someone has hurt us, and we're just letting that drip, drip, drip in our spirits. Or perhaps our love for God has dwindled. Little compromises in our daily lives can cause us to slowly but surely drift spiritually. And we can lose our first love, like the church at Ephesus. Remember that? Jesus said to them, and you can read this in Revelation chapter 2 and 3, the letters to the seven churches. He said to the church at Ephesus, I have some great things to say about you, but I have something against you. You have lost your first love. That doesn't happen overnight. It happens little by little by little. It's that drip, 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 drip. And sooner or later, we can drift farther and farther away. We lose our first love, just like those early believers did at Ephesus. So as believers, we need to be aware of these little drips in our faith walk. We're all walking this walk of faith each and every day. But if we are not careful, and if these little drips in our spiritual walk, our faith walk, are left uncared for, they can become big drips that rob us of our love for God and our love for others. Well, thanks for joining me once again for another heart-to-heart talk. I hope this makes you think today. We need little messages like this once in a while to make us think, to remind us, to take note, to take some inventory, to look inwardly. And as we do, I think that it will be helpful to us if we ask the Holy Spirit to guide us into all truth and open our eyes where we might be blind or either going blind. So thanks for joining me, and I hope that we'll see you sometime in person, Lord willing. If you are not a part of the church there at Alpha Assembly in Clarion, Pennsylvania, we would love to have you visit us at 499 Grandview Pike Extension in Clarion, just a little bit down from the Clarion University campus. In the meantime, until we do meet, may God bless you, and keep looking to the Lord and keep following Him, keep following His word, and applying it to your life. God bless. See you soon again. Bye bye.